Hello, I'm Dr. Surisha and I welcome you back to my channel. Okay, in this video, you are going to learn about segmentation and the different criteria based on which marketers attempt to segment their markets. Okay, so before we get into the topic, I humbly request you to please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Okay, well, segmentation. What exactly is segmentation? Segmentation means we have to group the entire heterogeneous market. Like you understand it very well, like market is always heterogeneous. It is very, very wide with so many varied constituents. Like you cannot have the similar kind of customers. Customers will be having different kinds of needs, different kinds of wants. Okay, and they also display different kinds of characteristics. So that becomes tough for the marketer to target the market. Okay, so what a marketer has to do is he has to segment or bring the entire heterogeneous market into small homogeneous groups. Okay, so that is the base for segmentation. That is the meaning of segmentation. You have to try to bring the entire heterogeneous market into small sized homogeneous markets, so that whatever marketing effort you put up from the company's side, it directly reaches the targeted segment of people. Okay, so that is why marketers, they attempt to segment the market. Okay, so that each segment is homogeneous. That means each segment has some common features or common characteristics within the group. Okay, so that the customers share certain common features, and so that the customers may respond in a predictable way to the different marketing efforts put up by the company. Okay, so that is why they attempt to segment or group the market into homogeneous small groups. Okay, so that is why that is the meaning of segmentation. And now we will proceed into how the segmentation can be done, or what are the different ways based on which a marketer can attempt to group its heterogeneous market into small homogeneous markets. Okay, so the first and foremost variable is geography. Okay, based on the geographical variables, that means based on geography of the market. For example, you are an MNC, you are operating in many countries. Okay, so you can choose, say for example, the continent or the country. Say for example, you can choose Asia, Asian market, or European market, or American market, likewise. Okay, and within Asian market, again you have to segment. You can segment your market based on the country, India, China, or any other country. Okay, so that is how, or within the country also. For example, you are attempting to target, say, Indian market. Now you can again divide the entire geography of India into different groups, like northern India, southern India, western India, like that. Okay, and in southern India also you can divide the market into, say, based on states or provinces. Okay, so that is how geography can be used. So this helps the market, this helps the company in understanding its market in a better fashion. Okay, they can, maybe it is easy for them to address the different issues of different markets. Say for example, Asian continent is more profitable, and within Asian continent, say Indian market is more profitable. And within Indian market, say the northern part is more profitable. Like that, maybe it helps in understanding the market in a better way. Okay, and the next variable based on which you can segment your market is demographics. Okay, demographics means like you can have many demographic variables based like age, gender, education, income, okay, lifestyle or family status. All these are the different variables in your demography. Okay, so based on age, you can segment the market. Say for example, you are a company offering, say for example, an education service or an educational package. So obviously, you may say for a graduate educational package. Okay, so maybe you can segment your market based on 18 to 25, because that is the most probable age group where students, they undertake graduation courses. Okay, so that is how you can use age as one of the variables of segmenting your market. Okay, so again, gender, for example, you are targeting, you are a company producing, say for example, female hygiene products. Okay, so based on gender, because you are limited to female hygiene products, you can straight away segment your market based on gender. Okay, so you are targeting only the female market. Okay, so that is how demographic variables can be used in segmenting the market. Okay, and the next one is psychographic variables or psychographic segmentation, you can say. Psychographic segmentation, like for example, the interests of the market or the attitudes of the people, okay, or the values or the lifestyle of the people. Based on them, you can attempt to segment the market. Okay, say for example, you may be having a market where the general attitude of the people towards say alcohol consumption is negative. Okay, so you can group them or you can use this particular variable where that general attitude reflects the actual market acceptance. Okay, if you are a company producing, say for example, some alcohol-free soft drinks. So, because your market is already having a negative perception or a negative attitude towards alcohol consumption, you can highlight that aspect. Like your soft drink is completely, or your beverage is completely alcohol-free. Okay, so that is how you can use any of these psychographic variables into segmentation process. Okay, similarly, lifestyle. For example, you are targeting nuclear families based on their lifestyle where both the partners, both the husband and the wife are working, for example. And now you are trying to offer a service which may be useful for such nuclear and both partners working families. Okay, so in this case also you can use their lifestyle as a basis for segmentation, and maybe if you are a company who is offering a service like any service which can really help a nuclear family to take care of their kids, for example. Okay, so your target is that segment of market where both the partners, I mean both husband and wife are working and they are nuclear. Like that means they are a small family in which they require that service who can, say for example, take care of their kids. Okay, so that is how specifically you can target the market. Okay, and the next is like behavioral segmentation. Behavioral segmentation based on the previous behavior or behavior towards your brand. That behavior towards your brand can be used as segmentation basis. Okay, for example, you are running a restaurant. Okay, you are running a restaurant and now you are trying to watch the behavior of your consumers. Like for example, what are they ordering for lunch and what are they preferring for dinner. Okay, so based on their behavior, like what exactly are they doing or how exactly are they behaving, based on that maybe you can divide the market or segment the market. Okay, so so in this restaurant example, if most of the customers, if they are going for a particular menu during lunch hour and a different menu or different items during dinner hour, based on that you can make changes in your menu. Okay, so that is how you can also use their behavior towards your product or towards your brand for segmenting the market and making the necessary changes in your business strategies. Okay, and the last one is need-based segmentation. Need-based, that means if you are maybe you are a company who is attempting to solve a particular problem. Okay, you want to solve a particular problem of your market or of your target market. Say for example, you want to offer say sugar free. You are specifically targeting that diabetic patients, for example. Okay, and you are trying to offer a sugar free product. Okay, so here you are straight away, directly you are trying to solve a particular problem of a particular segment of people. Okay, so that is how you can also try to segment, where you are attempting to solve a particular problem or maybe an emotional need. You may be attempting to solve some emotional or cultural related aspects of your target market. Okay, say for example, in some communities or you can take even beauty care products where the need here becomes emotional and more psychological. Okay, for example, you are offering a beauty product who that addresses the say for example wrinkles, the problem of wrinkles. Okay, so you are trying to target the emotional aspect of your target audience or the target market. You are trying to solve some emotional problem of your target audience. Okay, so they are already suffering from wrinkles and that is taking a toll, for example, in your target market, and exactly you are trying to offer a solution which also adds up to their personality and which also tries to raises or improves their mood. Okay, so you are trying to make it more personal, more emotional. Okay, so like based on such emotions also you can try to segment the market. Okay, so these are the different kinds of segmentation bases that can be used by any marketer to segment their market so that it becomes easy for them to target the right group of customers. Okay, so please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and stay safe.